Hello, friends. 836 days of war between Russia and Ukraine. We'll see what has happened in last 24 hours or so. In southern war zone on Kherson front, Krinky, Kojachi Laheri and Antonovsky Bridge, there are no changes. The Russians have been continuously carrying out offensive operations in these directions. On Zaporizhia front, Rabotin, Verbov direction, minor gains for the Russians, while in Remivki salient, Russians advanced little bit in Staromayorsky and in Eurozone direction. Marinka towards the south of it, Paraskoviivka, as per Russian Federation Ministry of Defense, it has taken over full control over this establishment. Krasnogorovka, Georgievka, and towards Konstantinovka. No changes, positional battle continues. Avdiivka ISW reports that Russians have made gains towards northwest direction. Other reports confirm this observation that Russians have advanced north of Netail Lofo and towards Yasnobrodivka. Also, fight is now has started on the outskirts of Karlovka. On the western side of Ocheretin, Russians have entered Sokol and fight is continuing for that. Towards northwest, Novosilovka, as well as towards Novopokrovska and Novoalexandrovka. Positional battle continuing. On Bakhmut Chasiv front, as per ISW again, Russian army advanced southwest of Chasiv on eastern Siversky Donetsk Donbass Canal. As per the informations, Ukrainians have withdrawn from Kalinovka and Russians have advanced south of Ivanovsky. In north of Soledar, that is Siversk sector, Russian army has advanced towards southeast of Bilohorivka. Northeast Ukraine towards Kupiansk-Swatovo direction, Russian army has advanced northwest of Ivanivka inside the village, nothing from Kremina direction. In North Ukraine, that is towards Slobozhanske direction, ISW says that Russians have advanced into Volchansk, southwest of Staritsa direction. Otherwise, heavy fight is continuing in Volchansk and Lipsty direction. Ukrainian counter-offensive on the outskirts of Glybok took place and they seems to have gained some of the lost land. Interdiction missions, Ukrainians have been launching heavy attacks inside the Russian territory using kamikaze drones towards Crimea and Rostov region. 18 drones were shot down by Russians air defense while another 7 were shot down over Slavyansk. 5 ATACMS were fired at Luhansk. One hit a multi-storied building, killing few civilians. 12 more civilians or non-military personnel were killed in Kharkov direction by the Ukrainians. Russians hit targets in Kharkov, Chuhiv and Odisha direction with UAVs. Palestine Israel Middle East United Nations have added Israel to list of shame for murdering children or kids. That means Israel too has been blacklisted and joins the countries harming children, which has destroyed 13,000 children in Gaza Strip. In Gaza Strip, in southern side, IDF fully now captures Philadelphia corridor, almost 20 kilometers between the enclave and Egypt. In North Gaza and as well as in center, IDF continues attacking. However, no significant changes. By the way, yesterday, that is 7 June, was The day when, in 1967, in 6 days of war, IDF captured West Bank and Gaza. In Red Sea, US claims to have destroyed two Houthis USVs and eight UAVs, while Houthis claim to hit two containers with the aid of anti-ship missiles. In St. Petersburg International Economic Forum, Putin has said that they are working, or rather formulating, an independent payment system within BRICS which will be free of US dollar. And that brings an end to my talk today, friends. There is nothing very special to comment from India or elsewhere in the globe or the world, as the things are moving on its own inertia towards massive destruction. Thank you.